This is the market update for Northwest Michigan for really the third quarter, but also specifically reflecting first couple weeks of October and September as well. Overall, the market has sort of been steady as it goes. It's been very interesting to see the market settle a little bit for Northwest Michigan. It really is a reflection on the settling that we're seeing in Chicago and Grand Rapids and Detroit, since those are the feeders for so much of the activity in Northwest Michigan. And as those markets settle, as the inventories rise there, as the days on market start to expand just a little bit, values don't rise quite as fast. That settling you're going to feel a little bit in Northwest Michigan as well, regardless of price ranges and markets, since the economies are so well tied together. But overall, we're seeing a very steady increase in home values. Look at price per square foot. That's a steady rise of 4 to 5% throughout this year, which is great to see. We're seeing in the over $500,000 market, if you break the two segments up, over $500,000 market is a little bit more volatile because it's such a small market. But overall, even though it's been a volatile jumping up and down of values on a month-to-month basis, the overall trend is also up as well. Inventories have been pretty steady. They have been rising over the last few months, last quarter compared to the third quarter of last year, as have sales as well. Inventories are rising a little faster than sales, so therefore you're going to see a little bit settling. But interestingly enough, the days on market are still consistently below last year, but they're below at a lesser pace. So it looks like possibly over the next few months into the winter, we might see the days on market creep up to where they were last year, which isn't surprising because we are coming off a very strong year and throughout Northwest Michigan. And at some point that will settle down to more normal activity level. We're seeing probably going into this year, we might be seeing buyer demand being a little bit less. We had that pent-up demand that's been released over the last 2 years, what built up over the recession. But we still have some of that left over. We still have some buyers that have been waiting. We still have lots of sellers that have been waiting, and they're sort of waiting for what's that magic price point that they're looking for that allows them to sell. And psychologically, it seems like that's what was my house worth in 2005 and 2006, the last peak value market. And we're getting close to that. Not all markets in Northwest Michigan are there, but in certain markets we're getting pretty close. So we should see some more listings come on the market maybe this next spring, and more activity in that range. We're seeing the upper end market, which recovered actually first in Northwest Michigan, is probably also the first to settle down a little bit. Again, all this is relative to really fast-paced market in 2013 and in spring of this year, and even into the end of 2012. So overall, we're going to see a market that is slower. So in terms of a seller's expectations, you're going to have showings that are by the week as opposed to by the day, particularly in the lower price under $250,000 market. You're going to see offers that are offers by the month rather than by the week or by the day. There's still multiple offers out there, still quite a few of them, but it's just all going to be settling into from a historical standpoint, what is a faster paced market. But from the recent history of the last couple years, it'll seem like a little bit of a slower market. But we're all optimistic from an economic standpoint, all the indicators point to, at least for 2015, to have a pretty stable and steady real estate market for Northwest Michigan. So that's it.